What's up, PFGs? Welcome back to another Stadia Live. And for those who are not PFGs, who are new to the channel, you may be asking yourself, what is a PFG? But we are gamers. We game where we want, on what we want, when we want, where we want, with whoever we want, regardless of brand and internet bullying. That's a pure that is a pure free form gamer PFG. I'm a PFG. My fellows that hang with me are PFGs, and I'm sure if you're on this channel, you are definitely a PFG. So thank you for coming and hang with me. While we jump into I got a whole video up and everything. Some Shadow of the Tomb Raider. As you see, I have the definitive edition of the original Tomb Raider reboot there. We are going to go into the Shadow of the Tomb Raider today. So hang with me. Hang with me. Let me see, make sure everything is good real quick. Okay. I believe we are golden. Let's see if I can hear my sound. Yep, I hear the sound. Now I didn't hear the game. Let me see, maybe I have to turn it up. Oh, that's good. Let's see. Okay, it's there. We are golden. Okay. Let me make sure the sound is straight. But how are you guys doing today? If you're watching this later, I still appreciate it. And if you hadn't already, man, subscribe to the channel because I do these every morning at 10 a.m. I might bring that down a bit, but for now, we're sticking with every morning. I'm enjoying this. And I also post gameplay videos with no commentary, and I post on the Switch as well. I've been focusing mainly on the Stadia, just to, obviously it's a great platform. I'm enjoying myself, but just to share the quality of the platform and what it does have to offer you and how it actually works. And also, while I'm playing the games, I like to share live and just get to communicate with everybody. So if you like having someone to hang with in the morning when you're at work, when you're getting started, or you may have some time off to just chill, man, hang with me because I'm here. Let's see. All right, so the sound is good. So we're good with that. Go ahead and shoot this out on Twitter. Also, if you don't mind sharing this so we can get more people in the group with us, that'd be amazing. I would greatly appreciate that. All right. Let's get it popping. So, I'm going to start making these episodic. I'm going to start numbering these because I've got quite a few of them. All right, so we're going to jump right on in here. Let me see. I'm going to make sure that my sound is good. Yeah, make sure the sound is good here. I don't want it to be too low. Got my voice up just a bit there. Sound of the game is up there. Okay. Make sure the stream quality is good. All right. And also, if you join the chat, or if you're joining the session, jump into that chat. I like having people communicate with each other. So jump in the chat, let everybody know who you are, that you're watching. I understand it may take a while to get comfortable, but that's cool. Just jump on in and say hi. We all cool. We don't bite, and we like to have a good time. Excuse me. And yeah, if you're watching this after the stream, just know that when the stream is live and you jump in that chat, say what's up. Let me know who you are and what's good, what you play on, and let's talk. Let's have a good time. All right, we went to the Croft Manor. Okay, let me turn that down. Make sure the stream is good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she's doing her homework, all right. This is hilarious. Look at young Laura. Oh my gosh. I wonder if there's still stuff to discover around the house. Oh, okay. She's just like using her imagination. That's cute. Oh, the swing is broken. Dad, you need to get it together. Look at that. We do find things. I love it. They still did not give that up. Young Laura was doing this at 10 years old. What? Throw objects. Can affect the environment. Hold L2 and then press R2 to throw. What? Is that a weight? Or what the hell? Look how strong as shit. Okay, so I wonder if I can break this table. No, I can't, but this is pretty awesome. They're not gonna let me be that destructive just yet. Oh my god, really? I mean, you guys have the deformation for the mud. Oh, there's another one. Okay, there's got to be some kind of puzzle here. There's got to be some kind of puzzle involving these weights. But you guys have deformation for the mud and for the snow. Yeah, there's got to be a puzzle. Um, but not the sand. You got to tell me that's sand. This cannot be hard dirt. Damn, I guess it is, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Because it's got plants growing from it, but wow. Man, she's got a big playground. Okay, I really want to know what to do with these things. Just get rid of this real quick. Let's see what she's capable of. Yeah, she can already climb. Okay, I gotta get back up there to the swing. Alright, we climb over the lake of bubbling lava again. Let's climb the lake of bubbling lava again. Did she jump up there? Yep, sure is. I wonder if I can knock it down. That's a no-go. This is cute. I love how they shift the camera. Oh my god, these guys are ridiculous. How do I get up there? Wow. Okay, hit the slide. Can't you pick up the swords? No. Okay. This is hilarious. Welcome to another Stadia live. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. I really feel like a kid right now. Okay, how do I get that down there? I know she can't make that jump. Probably won't be able to jump on that. No. Oh well, let me go in the house. I'm just highlighting. Oh yeah, I can do that? Okay. What the bird? Hold on. Can I run up this slide? No, I cannot. Whoa. Alright. So they want me to go up there before I end up going into the house. They obviously want me to go up there. Okay, let me bring something out there then. Look, I'm gonna try to hit the bird. That girl got an arm on her, don't she? Damn. Okay. Hmm. Oh, what was that? The location I needed to. Okay, that's where I need to go. Okay. Do I hit this? No. Maybe I just. Oh, okay. I drop it down to create weight. Oh, okay. That's fair. What is this? Okay. Hey, what is it? Illumi Damien? How you doing? Thanks for joining. I appreciate you hitting the chat. I'm just playing around in my sandcastle, man. Enjoying this here game, man. This is wild. I never saw this one coming right here. And we should be golden. Look at young Laura doing this at a young age, man. Already killing the game. Okay. And if you know anything about me, I've got to search everything before I just go to the final objective. See that? Look. This is too damn cute, man. I'm serious. I know I'm ridiculous right now, but this is hilarious. All right. So we're supposed to end up here. I'm supposed to climb this? Yep, she can climb it. She is too much, man. Okay, I'll be quiet. Oh my gosh. Is this streaming from Google or your TV? How does it work? So, right now, I'm actually on a Surface Pro 6. Not that the Surface is doing much of the brute force, it's just the computer that I'm using. I have a display adapter to HDMI onto a monitor, which is projecting the game I'm streaming from OBS Streamlabs right now, and this is being streamed down to me. The gameplay is being streamed down to me from Google servers. You can't hear the game? Oh, really? Oh, man, that's terrible. Let me see if I can hear the game on the stream. Oh, no, we need to fix that. Oh, thanks for saying that because you know what? The desktop audio was muted. No wonder you can hear it. How's that? Glad you said something. So yeah, it's streaming down from Google servers right now, and then I'm streaming it up, from Streamlabs OBS. But how's the sound now? Noise. Now, what was noise? Was it the fact that I'm streaming it from the Google servers and streaming it up, or is it noise, the sound quality, or is it both of them or noise? Let me know which was noise. Oh, man.
The castle tower is taller than she thought.
This girl is a trip. Thanks for explaining. I've been curious about this Stadia. Yeah, Stadia is amazing, man. Game streaming is definitely here now.
Our hero continues climbing.
Volume is all good. Okay, good. Yeah, because I know I did a stream yesterday and my volume for the game was much louder than my voice, so I wanted to make sure there was an even quality. And I'll tell you this, as a founder of Stadia, I would say buy it if you want it right away. You know that you have quality internet. You know how to prioritize whatever it is that you're using. So you can play on the Chromecast as well, but you can't stream. You can't like if I was playing on the Chromecast, which I'll show you the Chromecast real quick. Oh, Laura, you got yourself in some trouble. Look at you. I'll show you the Chromecast. I mean, you probably already know what that Chromecast is, but the Chromecast is just this little device here, Chromecast Ultra. And when you buy the Premier package, they give you the Chromecast Ultra. You can hook this up. I hook this up to my display as well, and I just, I can keep my computer off. I can just stream through that. It plugs in here to a like a charging adapter. You plug that charging adapter to the wall outlet or whatever, and then you can stream from here. And it's HDMI. But also you can hardwire it too, which I recommend hardwiring it. There's a Ethernet port in the charging base. You plug it into there, it sends internet through the Ethernet. Much better. Anyway, when you're using this on your television or whatever device, you can't stream like I'm streaming to you, sharing it with you. So there's a disadvantage there. But so far, using this is what can get you the 4K upscaled, 60 frames per second, HDR visual quality right now. Through the browser, you're maxed out at around 1080p, just because that's the way the browser works right now. And it's 60 frames per second, of course, unless, of course, the game is designed around 30 frames per second. And right now, the game, the service is in early access. So there's a lot of features that are currently baked into the platform, but they're not currently available because the teams haven't gotten to take advantage of what what the system is capable of. They're still learning things, and there's not very many games right now. So that said, like I said, unless you want to experience the software, unless you want to experience the platform right now, and you understand that and you're okay with that, I personally can't recommend you buy it. But if you're okay with all that, definitely buy it. And I say I wouldn't recommend buying it because first quarter next year, the service should be pretty much fully developed and ready for the market. and they should have their marketing down, because the thing is, Google Stadia is supposed to be a free service. So imagine it's like Steam. You don't have to pay for Steam. You just download Steam, install it. In fact, you don't even have to install this, but you just download Steam, install it. You search for the game that you want, you buy the game, and then you play it. That's essentially what Stadia is. But it has the option to purchase a monthly subscription for a high fidelity experience. And this is the difference between Steam and Stadia. Steam tells you you can play whatever game we have available by buying it, purchasing it, and downloading it. But you have to have a capable PC to play that. That's on you, the end user. Google is saying we have the games that you want to buy. You can play whatever game you want that we have for sale. You buy it. You don't have to install it. You don't have to worry about space on your computer. As soon as you buy it, it's ready to be played. Also, it doesn't matter what game is on here. You don't have to be sweating at the idea, can my PC handle that game? You know, do I have enough space on my hard drive to play that game? What will I have to delete to keep that game? You know, that's one of the core incentives to getting Stadia. You know, it's like having Steam and a supercomputer, you know, or a badass computer all ready to go. You know, it's like, okay, whatever game I want, I'm going to be able to play it on whatever system I have. I play it on the Google Pixel 4. You know, you play it on the Surface or your TV. You don't have to worry about hardware. It's good to go. You don't have to worry about space or download or installs. It's ready to go. So basically, that's what it is. It's a free service. So first quarter next year, they'll be announcing that, you know, more publicly that, hey, Stadia is free. It's ready to go. You jump in, buy your game, play. You know, no membership required. So that's the thing. I tell a lot of people who aren't sure about Stadia, just wait till the free tier comes out. That way you can test it without having to worry about making a major investment. You know, and feeling like, oh man, I got ripped off. This doesn't work or whatever. You know.
She's so close. She can almost
But
touch
yeah,
it. But an invisible force field stands
I can tell
in
you,
the way.
it definitely works. And it's hard for me to say that any of the issues that I have had with the system so far have been on Google's end. I think for the most part, I can say that, damn, it's huge. I can say for the most part that any issues I've really had have been me not doing my part, you know, making sure that my internet is prioritized towards my computer, for instance. I'm using my computer, so I want to make sure that the internet is pulling the most data to my computer. That way, if anybody else gets on while I'm playing, it doesn't, you know, drag down the quality of the stream. You know, you got to know that. You got 10 people on your internet, you may have 200 up and 200 down, but that's 10 people on their live streaming and gaming or whatever. You're going to experience some trouble, so make sure you prioritize. And that's something that Google definitely needs to be better with, is their messaging, and they're communicating with the audience on how this is supposed to work, you know. So you need good internet instead of good gaming rig. Exactly. That's your gaming rig, you know. So instead of instead of worrying about a gaming rig, you upgrade your internet. I mean, and the internet, I mean, it really doesn't have to be crazy great. If you have like 35 down, you know, if you have 30 down and 5 up, you can play Stadia, you know. It really doesn't take that great of internet. It just depends again on how many people you have in your house utilizing internet at any given time. So if you have 30 down and 5 up, you know, that's going to be spread between, if you have 2, 3, 4 people in the house, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7 devices being used, then of course, you know, it's not going to be so great for you using Stadia. So it depends on the amount of internet usage, you know what I'm saying? And it sounds, I guess it can sound a bit confusing maybe, I don't know, but it's really not, you know, it depends, you know. Like me, I do a lot of streaming, I do uploads, 4K video to YouTube and all that stuff. I need really fast internet. My wife, she streams, she does some work from home, so she uses the internet for that. She watches a lot of high quality Netflix and Amazon Prime and all that stuff, so You know, the
With
kids that like to get on the
lunch
internet as
and
well.
Walker loves release.
We need pretty decent
I
internet.
wonder if the
You
White
know,
Queen is lonely.
that way when they're sharing bandwidth, I'm not getting pulled down. Can you stream your voice using Stadia, or do you need OBS to do that still? So I don't know all the details on that, but apparently Google wants to have the capability to stream um, directly through.
I bet the poor thing could
Um,
hardly see out of that chanfron.
Google wants Stadia to have the opportunity, the ability to stream to YouTube, but right now there's a good interview talking about that on Stadia Cast, and I think he's the what is he, the vice president or something like that of Google, if I'm not mistaken. He's talking about Stadia and what they're doing. Maybe the vice president of I don't know, of Google or Stadia, one of the two. But he knows a lot about what's going on with Stadia. Oh, that's a puzzle. Um, and what he said was that they're trying to, for now at least, allow users to utilize the services that we are already using. So if I already have, so basically if I already have my setup and it's great quality and everything is working well, I've got all these cool little features going on, you know, I've got, you know, little games you can play on here, little emojis and stuff like that. You know, I'm just doing my thing. It's popping, you know. Eventually I'm going to get to the point where, you know, there's a lot more going on. Um, they don't want to get in the way of that. So basically, they're not going to say, "Oh, you can't do that anymore. You have to do what we want you to do with streaming." They want to have basically a what would you call that? A plug-in, basically, so you can utilize what they have available. But I do think that they're also going to have a feature, you know, somewhere in the like somewhere in the menu or something, you know, like maybe I can just, you know, tap this button here and then say, you know, stream or whatever, and then, you know, I'll be able to do it easily as well. So over time, I believe that's going to be something that's possible. But there hasn't been any clear, clean-cut announcement on that as of yet. But there is a microphone built into the controller, so there's that. And I think there's a jack in there as well. So we should be able to do that in no time. Yeah, we should do that. I think there's voice chat. I haven't voice chatted with anybody on Stadia yet, but I believe there's already a voice chat built in. So I don't see why that wouldn't be possible. Speaking of which, I need to get a new microphone. Oh, that's not okay. Yeah. And if that's what you mean, if you mean like voice chat, then yeah, I'm pretty sure there's voice chat in there.
The head of King David.
And I give this huge explanation. You might have just been talking about voice chat.
What is better than wisdom? Woman. What is better than a good woman? Nothing. The head of King David. A shepherd to a king.
Oh
Imagine
my goodness.
that.
And now my question is this. What in the hell is up with her dad? Why in the hell is there a huge puzzle in the house? Like what's really going on? You know? Like what is this? What is this, man?
The St. John, the apostle, had been given
That
a
dude
chalice
crazy.
of poisoned wine.
Yeah, you have to jump in here and get in the puzzle. Who else we got in here?
Snake, and he drank the wine
I know we got somebody else in here. You better hit that chat, say what's up. You can't be hanging with the pure freeform gamers. Did not speak your piece.
A Byzantine
Okay, so
scroll.
then like
Justice is the constant and perpetual wish to render everyone his due. Emperor Justinian. This is Egyptian and evil eye box. The contents were meant to help sustain and provide for people in the afterlife.
okay. Now what the hell do I have to do?
This is an old game. 2 shields and a white
Right.
crown. Could that be the White Queen?
Okay. Okay. So 2 shields.
Mid-14th century barding. Germanic, I think. I can't imagine how heavy those bardings were. 4 horses.
Hmm.
The king and the white queen. There's something in the shields.
Seriously, her dad was fucking bananas, yo. Yeah, it has a mic. Let me show you here. I have this clip on there. But yeah, just below, I don't know if you can really see that, but below the port here, there's a headphone jack. And then down there, there's also a mic. Inactive. Well, actually, no, it's not inactive. You can actually use the, what is it, Google Help or something like that? Google Assistant. You can actually use Google Assistant now for some features. So the mic is actually active now. But yeah, there's that. So yeah, you should be able to do the voice chat and everything through Stadia right now. Tons of features are not available yet, but they're rolling out. So that's just something to look
I
forward
bet
to.
the poor thing could hardly see out of that chanfron.
Okay. I'm gonna get to guessing now because I have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to do. Let's see.
Where are the white pieces?
Hmm. View artifact, open view to examine the artifact. Okay. Mystery of the White Queen. Show collection.
I have thought about it many times, and I'm still adamant that Lara be spared from this terrible grief, as you call it. Having her constantly thinking about her mother will only be more painful.
What's
It is
up,
better for
man?
her to be a child and not be burdened by such heavy thoughts. If you do
I know you
not
wasn't in the chat
desist
just sitting
from this
there
campaign
being
of yours,
quiet.
I will not hesitate
Come
to
on.
terminate your employment at Croft Manor.
Thanks for joining. Okay. Fan, what do I do? What do I do? Y'all gotta help me out on this one. I don't have any clue. Wait, I can move this around? Oh, no, I can't. Okay. And just slide around a little bit. Okay, so does that mean I could twist it around? No? I'm confused. Because why would it want to sit there? Oh, maybe it needs... No, mirror, no. Well, perhaps it'll tell me something. I can't even push it forward. Oh, good morning, Miss Joseph. What's up? All right, talking about the white queen in the game. We got the black queen in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, yeah. Fan, you just jumped in. So we do got somebody in who ain't saying nothing. We got somebody in here who ain't saying nothing. Well, it's all good. You don't want to talk, it's all good. You know what? You could just enjoy the gameplay and the chat. That's all good. You unsure, I get it. You know, I be wondering too, like, who the hell is this guy? What's up with this guy? I want to get to know who the hell this guy is first before I say anything to this dude. Okay, you gonna let me go through there? I mean, okay, so obviously there's is something it's not doing or what? Because it will not let me go through there. I'm just trying to. Okay, no, still won't go. All right. Look, I'm gonna speed this up, y'all, and hit a little guide because I ain't got time. So did you guys see the yeah, did you guys see the wait a minute now. Oh, you talking about E, okay. I must have pressed the button, wrong button. Okay. The post I did last night, the live stream I did about Stadia and the Game Awards and what they need to do moving forward. I know you jumped in there late, fan. Let me see. It's Croft, Manor, puzzle. Yeah, we're gonna get through this one. I'm not trying to do all this heavy lifting right now. Oh, thanks for the kisses. That's all really you have to reach the big room in the mansion. Oh, okay. So there's coordinates on her wall. Okay, so maybe I'm in here too early. That may be the case. Let's see if that's the case. Or can I not leave here now? I guess that's not the case because I can't leave now. Okay, forget it. Let's see. After fairly. What? So that's what it's looking to do then. That's why they're turned the other way. Oh, is there? Oh, this over here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking for coordinates. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I just can't believe how smooth it looks. Remove that Stadia logo and I'd mistake it for the PC version. Exactly. Get those two red chess pieces into the grooves where the red beams of light are shining onto the board from above. Yeah, thank you, Damon. Yeah, because I'm sitting there like, dude, I'm not trying to do all that. But I think I have to get the lights to shine, right? By hitting the coordinates. Let me see. Mixture of the Queen. 30 north, 90 east. That's what it was. Okay. Now I got it. All right. Yeah, fan, I'm telling you. Yeah, if I move the logo, nobody would know. I could literally put Xbox One on here or whatever, or PS4 in here. I would have so many people showing up, loving it. Not really. I'm just saying, like, my numbers wouldn't change that dramatically. But I'm just saying people would show up and be like, oh, yeah, so you playing PS4. You playing Xbox. I'm like, actually, no, I'm playing Stadia. Then they would have, like, their minds blown. But, um, it's that rejection, man. It's that weird, like, this can't be real. This cannot be the future type of thing. People cannot be enjoying themselves. It's just impossible. I don't know, man. It's just that new. Okay, so we looking south, so we go up. So it's 30 north, right? Right? 30 north. And then 90 east, if I'm not mistaken. But it's all good, man. When that free tier gets to him, man, folks gonna have a whole change of heart. Yeah, there we go.
With light, unlock her love's
Oh, wait. Okay.
It works.
So there's that light. Wait, what? Okay. So now I can climb up here. I think I'm confused.
Croft has entered the forbidden mezzanine. She'll have to be careful.
See, this is how you know he went and killed a bunch of people and stole their stuff.
South American healer.
Look, they stole the folks' masks and stuff, stole their statues.
No matter
Laura
where
comes
you
from
stand, these
a
masks
lineage of
are
great
scary.
thievery and murder. Oh my goodness.
Animal skulls, an omen of death and symbols of great change. I haven't seen some of these artifacts before. An ossuary. This box contains the bones of the dead. I can't read the inscription. This is the kind of armor that the conquistadors wore during the Age of Discovery. I wonder what they found. A statue of an Ariki.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Stadia Live.
25th
Make sure you hit that like button if you
The
haven't
interior
already.
of the sarcophagus is
And subscribe and
incredibly
hit that notification bell if you like stuff like this,
No,
you know.
Persian.
I know a
wonder
lot
what
of you folks
she's
already did that,
guarding.
and I appreciate that. I really do.
An African tribal
Because I
mask
enjoy doing
made
this.
of gold. Ashanti, perhaps.
Made of straight gold. Damn. That'd be
The
crazy
death
to see some
mask
shit
of
like that.
Agamemnon, found in Mycenae.
Okay.
Persian lioness, but someone stole her head.
Boy, straight took the whole piece of stone.
This looks Greek? No, Persian. I wonder what she's guarding.
Okay, maybe this is what I need to do here. Get that light. There we go.
Great bat wings on fur.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now we talking. Can I get down here? Yeah. Oh. Oh. You gonna be alright? Oh, she's good. She's good. Okay, here we go. Now we can do some work. Okay. Yeah, I just be trying to get a little hint to jumpstart, man, because it'd be like, I'm trying to talk and everything. I'm not trying to do all that extra work. I am trying to be a little lazy. Okay, here we go. Right into the mirrors.
There she is.
Let's get it popping.
The White Queen. Trapped. I have to help her.
So, now what, do I have to reverse the coordinates?
Now I can free her.
Yep.
With light, unlock her love's release.
This is a badass girl right here. She is so bad. Oh my god.
Her heart pounding, our hero crosses the threshold into the unknown. These are Mum's things.
The path was dark and is guarded by bats, said the Red Knight.
So he locked all her possessions up behind this huge puzzle. What a eclectic guy, as you say.
I'm not afraid of bats. I'm not afraid of anything.
Wow.
Tell me about this.
You and me are riding a T-Rex in Egypt.
Where's Daddy?
At work.
Hey, fan, you got Stadia yet? I don't remember you telling me whether or not you did. I think you said you wanted it. I don't know if you said you had it.
Amelia, this is very, very important. I cannot abandon my responsibilities just on the verge.
You are always on the verge. Your obsession is destroying this family.
Obsession. I'm upset.
You are missing your daughter's childhood because you're always in some tomb on the other side of the world. Why can't you be happy with what you have?
Mm.
Goodness sake, you don't have to deal with it.
Dad?
Please, for goodness sake, you've got to understand. This is probably the most important one I've arrived at. Well, okay, what do? I
Dang. Oh man. Hey man, when you go around stealing from what? Nah, it made it like he killed himself. When you go around stealing from folk, man, and causing mass hysteria, you know, something bound bad to happen to you, man. Something bad bound to happen to you.
Morning.
It's crazy. Oh Laura.
So, Silver Crown
Give me
Mountain.
1 second.
Yeah.
Wonder what the jungle has in store for us today.
Whatever it is, we'll handle it.
Hey, it can't be worse than yesterday, right?
All right. All right. Inventory. What we got? What we got here? Now we're about to get into that business. Body. Oh, I can change my body and torso now, huh? Oh shit. She getting serious now. She ain't playing no games now. Okay. So let's see. Benefits: upper body enemy takes longer to detect, identify, lowers a threat. And this is cool. I don't think they had the aesthetic. I think everything was aesthetic last time in the last game. Reduces noise from running, make lower harder to detect. Ha! I knew she was gonna chop that damn what was that, a jaguar up and make clothes out his ass. Hell yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. How many skill points do I have? 2 available. Now what should I use? What are they talking about here? Increase speed while climbing. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and do that. That's fine. Already got it. Okay, cool. At least they gave it to me. Let's see. Reduce noise from jumps, landing, and falls. Increase chances of finding rare animals. Why not? Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my other headphone in because I'm about to get busy now. About to get busy. Okay. More search out. Yeah, that's cool. I don't think I can move in this, but I probably can. Now where did it go? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, what was that about? What? Oh wow, it'll just shake a little bit. Interesting.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Impossible, eh? Yeah, oh well. Let's move on. And the cool thing is about this being so smooth is the fact that I'm streaming it down from Google. This is the thing that blows me away. I'm streaming it down from Google servers, their data centers, and then streaming it back up. So this is like a double stream. Like it's crazy, and it's still buttery smooth. It's crazy. I can understand it streaming down, and well, that's still crazy too, and being smooth. But to be streaming up at the same time and still retaining smooth quality gameplay, it's just you know, that just is. If there's any doubt at this point, then seeing it as a live stream should just clear anyone's doubt that Google has got it down. You know. Okay, so if we're supposed to go that way, let me check what's over here. Yeah, there's always a little something hidden right past the areas you're supposed to go. What's down here? Oh, okay, this is back in the area that I left. Cool. Yeah, come back and get some stuff I missed. There's something. There we go. Oh, and the rumble in this controller is awesome, man. By the way, this controller is really good. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get used to the parallel analog sticks because I'm used to using the what do you call them? The offset analog sticks. But it works. Speaking of which, I could literally play Stadia. You can play Stadia using a Pro controller for the Switch, Xbox One controller, a third-party controller. You could use a PlayStation 4 controller, and it'll tap in just the way it's supposed to. It feels just right. It doesn't feel half-baked. I don't know if any of you have played anything on like Steam, and they say like controller support or partial controller support. Then you try to put the controller you want in, and it feels kind of weird in the game. It doesn't do that in here. It feels natural. So yeah, but this controller, I could say like the way that this controller actually feels, if you ever held a Switch Pro controller, it feels just like it. In fact, the layout is very similar. Like you can see, like the layout is like super similar where the buttons are. The 4 buttons up top here, they're in the same place. The alignment is the same. Everything, you know, they feel very similar. And the grips are familiar too. So as you can see, like it's all very familiar. But yeah, this controller plays really well. Really, really, really well. I didn't think I was going to get used to those, like I said, those sticks on the side there. It didn't seem like it was going to work for me, man. But it was pretty natural. I ain't going to lie. Okay, so he just decided to stay back there or what? There was something I wanted to get down from here. Shit. Yeah, it does. What's up, Locks? Yeah, it feels great. It really does. Very impressed. I mean, they did a great job. They really, and that's the thing. I don't know. It just shows me. It makes me feel like Google's invested in this thing for the long haul, man. This ain't a half step. This is not a just a play thing. They're really in the game. They're really in the game to stay. Okay, I think that's all I wanted. Alright, let's do the challenge tune. I know dudes like, yo, man, Laura, come on, man. You always getting pulled off to the side somewhere. Yeah. But again, like I said, for those who are interested but are like, man, I like playing on my Xbox, or I love the Switch, ain't nothing better than the Switch controller or PS4 controller. Man, you can use any one of those controllers and it'll feel just like you're playing any one of those systems. Seriously. The first time I played Stadia, I got my code before I got my Founders Edition controller, and I was using this Pro controller, man, and it felt like I was playing a Switch. Like, it did not feel like this is awkwardly trying to work on something it doesn't belong on. It felt natural, man, natural. So everything was, even the buttons on the screen were actually Switch buttons. They knew I had a Switch controller, so instead of telling me to press, this is the thing, since the A button is here, and this is usually the go forward button, this is the back button. Well, since this is the A button on here, they just said, well, press B to go forward and press A to go back. So that was definitely a little awkward, but at least the button prompts were correct, which is really cool. Like, they do that with no problem. I love that. But I got so used to using the Stadia controller, I was like, damn, I'm going to keep using it. I don't think that's what I was supposed to do. But we're going to go ahead and rock with it. See if there's anything down here. Okay. And thanks for joining the chat, Brandon. So do you have Stadia, Brandon, or have you just played it?
Represent one of the lords of
And if you do or have, either way, it doesn't matter. What games have you played? And what do you like about it if you do?
Impossible. I can't
Oh yeah, that's
carry
right. I already
anymore.
used that up. What we got going on over here? Maybe I can jump onto that. Yep. All right, set up a campfire. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have any enemies in here though. I think it's gonna be puzzles. So I can change my gear. Maybe some animals or something. I'm gonna go ahead and change my bow too. Oh, that's gorgeous. The other Tomb Raider games are so good. And a little stutter there. Oh, and a little stutter, a little bit of stutter. All right.
Amazing. Is this a pocket top?
I guess that's proof I'm actually playing on a Stadia server blade, huh? No, I didn't just put the Stadia logo and pop a game in on the Xbox or something. All right. I'm always searching for things, yeah. Okay, we got a cart here. Okay. Maybe if I pull on that and lift this up. No, not quite enough. Okay. Huh. Oh wait, no, I don't think that's something to come down. So maybe I need to push that forward. There we go. Is that it, or does it go further? No. Okay. It's a little far, ain't it? I guess there's stuff in the way. Oh, look at all this. Oh, okay. Of course, that's too far. Okay. So we got that. What do I do here? Pull.
Shit. The rope snapped.
Oh, I'll put that in. It's gone now. Okay. Is there another one? Okay, so the rope snapped on that one. What is to be done now? I can't pull that, I know that for damn sure. Maybe that was too early. Let me see, can I get up there? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm trying to see a little extra stick. Okay. I don't think I wanted to snap. Let's see. Can I climb up here? Okay. Hey, make sure to hit the like button, guys. it back down. Okay. So, okay, that's maybe, okay, that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, let's see. Maybe if I push it forward, it'll drag it. Let's see. I'll pull it. Oh, I won't.
Shit.
Yeah, I can see that. So it won't let me push it forward. This way. Love these puzzles, man. Maybe because it didn't tighten up on it, but we'll see. I probably just took myself back. Looks bad because it's in 1080p, but also when streaming it lowers the quality anyway. Oh. You need a good rig because you cannot see any type of high resolution without tech to do it. Example, I have a 4K monitor with the high, and the streaming now looks bad. I don't know what you mean. I mean, yeah, the stream is going to make it look not as good as it's looking. Ooh. Ooh. And it is streaming down to me at 1080p. And of course, YouTube's going to compress that in the stream. But no, I mean, you can use a Chromecast on a 4K display, and you get, you know, the 4K or upscaled image quality. But it's just really on the. Okay, let's see. Oh, I see. I won't be able to do anything the other direction. Really, on the browser, they really won't allow you to do any more than 1080p. The browser's just not, you know, doing that right now. So that's about as high as quality you're gonna get. Yeah, it's not gonna go any further than that. Oh my god, I gotta do this over. Okay, so pull this back. Let it go. Bring this boy back in here. But I mean, I think it looks damn good. I mean, it's a quality 1080p image, so. But I mean, I can understand trying to upscale a YouTube stream in 1080p to a 4K display wouldn't look great, you know. Yeah, I definitely understand that. But you don't need a hardcore rig, man, to play this. My wife uses it on a Dell, and she gets a quality stream. I mean, it looks fine. Let's see. It's not a gaming PC. It's literally just for work. Shoot. What is going on? Okay. You know what? If anybody's got a tip, let me know. Upscaling to 4K only allows the viewer to see 4K if they have a monitor or TV that's, of course. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Well, I'm bugging on here. I don't know what the hell is going on. Because I'm thinking. Okay, so it actually doesn't move either way. But why would I not be able to pull this thing? What am I supposed to do? There's something I'm missing.
Can't do much until I get that ladder raised.
Right, exactly. Okay, here's this other one. So this is something I'm missing. But maybe I have to get that other one over there. I need to get up there and bring that down. Maybe that'll do. There we go. Let's see. So what game you plan on streaming next? Man, you know, I really wanted to do what was it? Rage 2. But when I played Rage 2, okay. When I played Rage 2, it was having all kind of issues, you know, like the game wouldn't it just wasn't functioning properly, so I returned it, man. I was like, damn, that's so disappointing, because I really wanted to stream that game. Okay, this probably would have missed it. Okay.
That's a bit of progress.
Is it gonna stay though? No, it is not. So that is what I need to do then. So let's see. Is it still up? Okay, it's still up. That's a good thing. So maybe I can let this go. No. No, I shouldn't have let it go. Okay, let's see. So maybe, okay, this is what I need to do. I got it now. So push this one forward. And then take this one, push it across the other way. And then bring it back. So these are just supposed to clamp, not push anything around. Just clamp it down. I got it, okay. All right. Now we're going up. Oh, look, it didn't actually snap. Impressive. Okay. That's all bad. Doing too much. Slow down, buddy. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow down. There we go. All right. What time we got? 112. Okay, we good. Go ahead and bring this down. What are we saying? I'm not saying the stream. TL Gamer says, I'm not saying the stream looks bad in general or it's his fault. I'm saying he cannot match my hardware or connection speed or anything streamed on this is going to look bad to me. Rage 2 has issues anyway. It doesn't matter what system you play it on. Rage 2 is badly coded. Oh yeah, I definitely know that that has to do with Avalanche. I mean, I know it has nothing to do with Stadia. It's just that team just, man, they just dropped the ball big time, man. It's very disappointing. So, you know, what can I say? Very disappointed in them guys, man, because I really wanted to enjoy that game. When it plays right, though, that game is sick. But, ugh, it's just bad. It's just bad. Oh, going the other way. So, I guess the game I'll be streaming then, when I get a chance to stream it, will be Borderlands 3. Because that was the only other game I was looking forward to in that. Now, why would I do that without doing this first? That was kind of, you know, that kind of dystopian world or whatever. And it also has that opportunity for, damn, really, dude? No, I got to do this all over because I didn't create enough space? Seriously? No, that can't be true. That can't be true. Come on. Allow me to get it in. Y'all bullshitting right now, for real, for real. For real, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. Yeah. I had it on Stadia. Yeah, I got a video on my YouTube. Go check it out on my channel. I have an hour-long video of me playing Rage 2. And you can see where it has its issues. And it's not, again, it's not Stadia having issues streaming or anything like that. It's just the game is, like he said, it's coded badly, so it just doesn't work well under like high level firefights and stuff like that. When a lot of action is going on, the game just starts to act stupid. So even if Rage 2 was on Stadia, it will still have. Oh yeah, it's coded badly. Yeah. What should have been done with Rage 2 is get people who made Mad Max work on their team. Oh my god. See, I can move it a little bit further. Okay, cool. Get people who worked on that team. So they could have elements of both games. I got you. Yeah. Man, that game was a huge missed opportunity, man. Huge missed opportunity. Like I said, man, when it plays right, ooh, man, it's a lot of fun, but it doesn't play right very often, so. And that sucks. And that was the game that I was literally gonna build a high-end PC rig for, but it's just trash. And then Stadia was announced, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm not building the damn rig. I'm getting Stadia. Shit. Yeah, but it's definitely not my bandwidth that's not allowing me to do the 4K. I just don't have a 4K display to get 4K on. And again, the browser doesn't allow 4K right now anyway. So there would be no taking advantage of that if I were to go through a computer. But now if I was using, again, a 4K television or 4K monitor and a 4K monitor and I was using the Chromecast, I'd be able to get that. Okay, so we're not quite there yet. What are we waiting for?
Need to tether the ladder again.
Oh, okay. Which I would be getting as very soon. So what's going on? I tethered the ladder. What's the problem?
Should be able to raise the ladder completely.
Or maybe I need to cut it and then raise it again. Oh God. Let's see. What the hell?
Should be able to raise the ladder completely.
What'd you say? Said Mad Max. TL Gamer says Mad Max has great driving sequences, but their gameplay sucked. A lot of people who made Rage 2 had good gunplay or gameplay, but shitty car sequences. Put them together and you got a good game. Yeah. You know, the gunplay was good. That element of the gameplay was actually fantastic. Shit. Oh my God, it's taking much too long. Okay, so that's what I missed. I didn't see that. Okay. Yeah, the driving wasn't especially nice, I guess. Okay. Hold on, guys. I got somebody really want my attention right now. Give me 1 second.
this ladder isn't as rotten as it looks.
Okay, I'm back in the game, y'all. Let's see. Need to transfer some money and take care of a couple things. Okay. Alright, so finally got it done. After all that mess. Jeez. What you talking about? I'm sorry, but having Laura dressed like this is hilarious and cannot take the game seriously. She looks like a Catholic schoolgirl. Degenerate? What? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, come on, let's go, let's go. Let's go. So TL Gamer, you have Stadia? Okay, looks like the uh-oh, some skip frames going on the stream. Let me see. Looks like OBS is acting a fool right now. Let me pull myself up. Hold on. Can't stand when OBS does this. It did this to me last night. Where is it? Okay. Probably usually do the high speed users or yeah, no. OBS is tripping. Lower encoder settings. Okay. And sometimes OBS be fucking bugging, man. It did it to me last night when I was streaming. And it just started bugging out on me. Because what it's saying is the stream, it's the stream going up, the OBS stream. It's not Stadia, it's just the OBS stream. It's it says it's not encoding anything at all. Because as you can see, I'm sure you can see like my camera is bugging out too. Like you can't see me moving around, but you can hear me talking. So it's not Stadia. I see it fine over here on my end, but OBS is bugging out. Let me see. I gotta figure that one out. Let me see. Yeah, it won't let me change anything in my presets. To answer your question, do I have Stadia? No, I do not. Yeah, you need to get on the game, bro. Yeah. And see, this is the one thing that can happen, I guess. It's happened to me 2 times so far. Once last night and today. You're just bugging out on me, man. You say I'm keeping my eye on an analog pocket? What's that? What's analog pocket? By the way, your camera is fine. It never went out or became choppy. Shoot. I don't know about that one, buddy. Let me see. Looks like it should be fine. Oh, hey, Miss Joseph. She has on some crazy outfit. So it's working fine now. OBS is working fine. It'll tell me, it'll let me know when I'm having problems with OBS. It'll say like it skipped so many frames and it's not what did it say it wasn't doing? Encoding some of the stream and whatnot. So I don't know, man. I have to figure that one out. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I'll bring the bit rate down a bit because I have it at 8,000 bits. He's out here looking like Braveheart for real. And there goes skipping frames again.
I have to find a way out.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But the game looks fine on my end. And when it gets super bad, then I'll start to experience a lag in the game. But the game is running fine. Okay, so what do we have here? So we got that and something up where... Oh, did I already check that out? You already did, okay. Oh, here we go. Like Braveheart. You silly girl. TL says she's like a Catholic school reject or something, or degenerate. It's Catholic school girl degenerate. You wildin', bro. What's that over there? Yeah, so I don't know what the hell that is. Let me see what it's saying. It's saying, yeah, OBS has detected skip frames. Some frames have not been encoded. And it says due to high CPU usage or unsuitable encoder settings. So I guess anything mess with my encoder settings. It says lower encoder setting preset. Yeah, the encoder, you didn't have any other applications open on heavy usage of the CPU in their performance mode in the editor context mode. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. But I don't think I can do that now though. Let's see if I can do that. Configure default settings. No, I can't really do that. Process priority. Oh, this is high. Let's do high. Okay. What you guys saying? Analog Pocket. If it ever comes out, it's a handheld new type of Game Boy made by a company called Analog, and they do recreations of actual systems. So actual cartridges get used. Oh, okay. I think I saw something like that. There was like 2 color variations of it or something like that. It wasn't. It didn't look like a Game Boy, but it was like a handheld. I don't know. Was that it, or is it just like a Game Boy? Or close. Yeah. So I just had to change my OBS settings. That's what really is going on. You know, and that's something I'm learning. I'm figuring it out. Like I said, I mean, I've been streaming and it hasn't given me these issues before, but I guess, you know, my poor Surface over here is really trying to, you know, get it in. And I'm pushing it to the max. It's supported. Supposed to be able to play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance cartridges, plus Game Gear, Atari Lynx, and Neo Geo games. Damn. Okay, so it has more than the 2 buttons of Game Boy then. Okay, I think I have seen that. I think I have seen it. I didn't know what it was when I was looking at it, but I believe I have seen it. Then they look pretty cool. So it's like a startup, like a Kickstarter. Why is this even here? Oh, okay, I can jump over. Okay. Whoa, that was. Did you just see that shit? Bananas. Again, actual cartridge name. Yeah, I got you. I got you. If it does come out, you can bet the sell flash cartridges go up. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's lit. I can definitely dig it. Oh, okay. How much do they want for it? Do they give a price what they're looking to sell it for? Not sure if it was a Kickstarter project. Wouldn't surprise me if it was. Okay, what is it now? It's just kind of out there or what? $200? I mean, it's not too bad to be able to play retro games natively. That's pretty cool. I hope they're not trying to go completely retro with AA batteries and shit. That'd be kind of whack. Whew, almost fell in that water. All right. Man, that was a real challenge tune, wasn't it? Like, I did the whole challenge, and then I had the challenge of my stream going, cutting up on me. Had to figure that out. Had to survive that and keep the stream going. Man, that was a real challenge stream. Jesus. Or challenge tune. Good Lord. Had your boy over here sweating. Yeah, I'm just have to go into my OBS and configure the settings, man, and make sure I got a nice even bit rate and everything, and I'm not doing too much. Damn, I could use some light in this motherfucker.
Careful.
Actually, a company now, it's kind of self-sustaining as far as batteries go. It's supposed to have a built-in rechargeable battery or something like that anyway. Okay. Pretty cool. I used to love my Game Boy and Game Gear. And I had a DS and a DSi, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Pocket. And that Game Gear, man, it was just killer on them batteries though. But I used to play some Top Gear on there. No, I used to play some Chase HQ on there, like a motherfucker. Sonic and Knuckles, I believe I was on there, and Road Rash. Boy, ooh, I used to love some Road Rash on the damn Game Gear. Boy, god dang. But really, on that first Game Boy, I played that Tetris, man. That was the killer IP for real. I didn't think I would like the Game Boy, but I played that Tetris. I was like, damn, this shit is lit. And then the Advance Wars was my shit on the Advance, man. I think I played what was Oracle of Seasons and what was Oracle of Seasons on? Was that the Advance? I don't remember. I'm not gonna fuck around with that. Let's see what we got going on over here. Ah, don't look good. I knew it!
What do we have here?
Okay. LOL, you should have used that clip from her just pushing that button on the wall as a message to tell people to subscribe to you. Push the button. Nice. Yeah, speaking of which, push that button and subscribe if you hadn't already. And also hit that thumbs up button, man. If y'all in here hanging with me, hit that thumbs up, hit that like. New gear acquired. Look at them boots. Ooh, them boots is fire. We in fashion out here. We in fashion. I need to get my mic so I can stop using this dang camera's mic, because I know it has some distortion when I get a little loud. So I apologize for y'all ears, man, because I like to get loud. The main games I played on Game Boy were the Castlevania series and things like Motocross, Maniacs, and Mario. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. And that's why the Switch is so beloved, man. You got the best of both worlds, man. Finally, you know. I just hope Nintendo doesn't stop doing that. I think they should just keep going forward with that that style, because I believe it's the future, man.
That's got to be the way up.
Everything else from this point is either a streaming box. Well, it's a streaming box, and it's got to be hybrid. You know, I know the PS5 and Xbox Sex won't be hybrid, but moving forward, they're gonna want something like that. What we got going on over here? Okay. The Oracle of Seasons was on Game Boy Color. Okay, yeah, I played on the Color. That's right, I had the Game Boy Color as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Remember the Game Boy camera? What? Remember the Game Boy camera? Oh my god. That shit was crazy. It was like, what the hell? Then it had a little printer and shit. Like, what was going on? Way ahead of the time. Advanced. It gave you access to the advanced shop. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I'm on the other side. This is something. Okay. I think this is back to where I was. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it is. Okay. Good. I took the right move then.
This seems to describe a hidden chamber nearby.
Okay, I didn't know that. To get the level 4 sword. Okay, I'm back out. Was that it? A hidden chamber nearby. What's she talking about? Uh-oh, right here. I freaking love Tomb Raider, man. I hadn't seen any of this in a while. I got that gold ore everywhere. Go on, get that. Get that. Get that paper. Yo, who's looking forward to that new Metroid, man? Yeah, 4, 2, and 3 of those. 4 of 7. 0 of those. Okay. Yeah, who's looking forward to that new Metroid? I can't wait for that new Metroid, yeah. Season's also a game you could use in Oracle of Ages, right, and vice versa, right, Oracle Ages. Yep. Yeah, that was a good game. Both of them were pretty good. I didn't play the second one, or the other one, but I played the Seasons. Okay, is that it? Just a collection of stuff? Alright. Alright. Make sure I'm not missing anything else. Nothing up here. Nope. Okay. Alright, cool. I'm out of here. Well, I'm probably still missing something, but oh well. Oh, I can't go through that way. But fan, if you still in here, what did you want to see me stream? Any of you guys, what would you want to see me stream on Stadia? Also, I have plenty of games on the Switch too if you want to see anything there, by the way. But yeah, what would you like to see me stream on either platform? Let me know. Before our Metroid games went to shit, someone creator had like 3 people work on a game design called yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that AMR2, yeah. Or AM2R, yeah. The another Metroid 2 remake, yeah. Yeah. And then finally Nintendo had shut that shit down. Yeah. That was pretty lit. That's pretty lit, yeah. I definitely want another Prime, man. What we're getting, of course. I don't know what the hell that Metroid multiplayer game was. That was kind of silly to me. But man, hopefully this one is amazing. Yeah, from the ground up. Yeah, that dude put in some work, man. Or that group of people put in some work. Okay, this is the same spot I was at earlier. Okay. So let me go back and get with old dude, and we can go ahead and continue on. I should retract it. I had a little ugliness there for a second. You saw that? I saw that. Now that was the game for sure. Or that was Stadia. Yeah, see, that's Stadia. So I'm tripping on Stadia. Now it's starting to bug out. See if I got anything here. I do. Let's see if I can get these boots. What's up with these new boots? Evening Star boots. They'll benefit natural resources, gain additional plants and minerals. I have to build them, okay. Or craft them. Whoa, they just changed my whole gear up and everything. Okay. I got these. So if I use that, I get no benefits though. Okay. Other M was on, or was the one that was an abomination, and no one acknowledged it as a Metroid game. Yeah, they tried and they failed, man. It had some decent things about it, but because these are already acquired. Okay, so what do I have here? Has been okay, cool. But yeah, overall it just wasn't very good. It definitely wasn't a very good Metroid game. Having to get your commander to tell you whether or not you have permission to use your abilities, that was silly. Yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and increase the swimming. That filled with no sexy classic Laura outfit. Yeah, I do have the sexy Laura classic outfit. Well, I don't have the polygonal boobs, but let me see. I do have this one here. Maybe we can go ahead and use it. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I ain't afraid to not have any kind of any kind of perks or anything. You know, I can get it in. I don't need the perks. You know, I can handle this. Wait a minute. Is that the weapon I wanted? Let me make sure that was the actual weapon I wanted. Oh yeah, okay. I've already got it. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying? No more polygonal boobs, but you know, should be getting it in. So FPS fan, what did you want to see me stream? It's like people who understand Resident Evil do not acknowledge any Resident Evil game from 5 on, except from 2019 version Resident Evil game. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, brother. Because RE4 was the truth, and any Resident Evil fan has to acknowledge that game. Now, we talking about 6 and on. Now, them games was kind of garbage, bruh. You know, them games was kind of asinine. Seriously, that bird just took that? Yeah, 6 and on were like super action games. You know, I don't know about that. Or 5 and 6, not 6 and on, but 5 and 6 and all that. Yeah, those were kind of I don't know about that one, buddy. But Resident Evil 4, that was a winner in my book, brother. No, I don't want to go there. I don't know, any game that is fun. Yeah, man, just throw a suggestion in there. I mean, it doesn't have to be on Stadia, you know. It can be on the Switch as well, if you care for the Switch at all, it is. But I do plan on streaming some gameplay from the Switch as well sometime. Yeah, just let me know. Let me know. Like I said, I want to do Borderlands 3. That's what I definitely had up on the list. But I don't know when that game is coming out. I can do some Destiny. I just bought Grid last night. So if you want to see that, I can do that. I don't know. What's your idea of fun? That's cool. Let me know, buddy. Okay, here we go. We're back. Man, if homeboy's still standing there, I know he pissed off. I know homeboy pissed. Look at him. Look at him. He don't even know what to do with himself. Dude don't even know what to do with himself, y'all. What the hell, bro? What the hell? What's up with dude, y'all? Look, what's up with dude? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's really going on, bro? You all right? You just had a moment? You just kind of, yeah? Was it the bug? Huh? Was it Eli? What's the problem, bro? You ready to do something? Are we going this way? Where we going? Where we going, bro? That's where we supposed to be going? Oh, we going the other way. Okay, we supposed to be going the other way. That's right. Wait, what you trying to do, bro? You confusing me now, man. You confusing me now.
Running water would be nice.
You confusing me. Wow, that was crazy. I tried playing this game you're streaming now and gave about 20 minutes in for me when the game starts with overabundance of QTEs, quick time events, and turned off for me. No, it's not full of QTEs, man. I mean, well, I ain't gonna lie, it has its QTE moments. That's for sure. And we're in agreement about Resident Evil 4. That was not only done right, but it was done very well. Hell yeah. Ella Havy's ahead of himself. He was there before he got there, right? I'm like, what the fuck? He's just like, wait, what? What am I doing? Why am I? Oh yeah! Like, what the fuck, dude? It's like somebody you find at work was bullshitting all day, and then you walk up on them and surprise them. They're like, he was just sitting around doing nothing the whole time, just waiting on her. I think that's full, right? Yeah. Nah, but this is a good game, man. This is a good franchise, really. Seriously. But I mean, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I understand. You know, not every game is for everybody, and that's fair. RE5 and 6 were pretty good. They were good games, but they weren't good Resident Evil games, and that's what I think TL is talking about, fan. You know, I wouldn't say they weren't good games. They just were not like your typical Resident Evil game. You know what I mean? They were just super high action. You were a super badass. I mean, you pretty much couldn't lose, you know, unless you're like fighting a boss or something. But it just kind of took that fear away that, you know, I might not make it. You know, it's more like, who am I going to crush now? What weapon am I going to use to blast through all these zombies? You know, I'm going to use this badass kick move and all that, you know. Which, if you're looking for a Resident Evil game, you weren't really looking in that direction. That's all I think he was trying to say. At least that's what I'm saying.
Shit, Trinity, get down. Follow my lead.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's all I was trying to say. Like, you know, it's like, I don't know if you're familiar with Metroid franchise, but like if I was playing a Metroid game and it played like Call of Duty and it was a good shooter, you know what I mean? I would probably like, yeah, that's a great shooter, but not a good Metroid game, not at all, you know what I mean? Like it's a Call of Duty game, you know.
I want this whole
You know.
area sealed off.
And I would appreciate it for what it is, but I wouldn't I wouldn't necessarily think of it as a Metroid game, you know what I mean? You know, I wouldn't recommend somebody if they were like, yeah, I want to play a Metroidvania. What was the original Metroidvania? What's the best kind of Metroidvania? I wouldn't pull that game up. I'd be like, you know, hey, if you want a good shooter, speaking of being shot, damn, if you want a good shooter, I guess step in front of their vehicle. But if you want a good shooter, then, you know, yeah, try this Metroid game over here. But if you want a good Metroidvania, you know, try Metroid Prime, try Super Metroid, something like that, you know.
Here, we're gonna find it.
They were horrible as far as ready. Yeah, exactly. Action game, yes. Yeah, exactly. Okay. 6 kept asking yourself, what point do I get to play? That's funny. Oh yeah. Oh man, RE2 and RE3. Yeah, man, those remakes. Now that is a remake, dude. That is how you do it. Capcom showed everyone how you do a remake. Oh wow. So maybe I just gotta crawl through the grass along the side there and no walking out in front at all. Okay. That is how you do a remake, man. I haven't played the games yet, but man, I can't wait to get an opportunity to play those games.
I want this whole area sealed off. Yes, sir. If there's anything here, we're gonna find
Yeah, RE2 looks fantastic. Okay, so I guess I just have to keep crawling through the.
Don't get distracted, Mendez.
Okay,
What are you looking for here?
okay, that's what we're supposed to be doing.
We still need to find that relic. I'd love to be the guy that does. Why not? Be a hero. I'll be dead.
FPS fan. Oh wait, where we at? FPS fans still hoping for RE2, RE3 to end up on Stadia. TL Gamer, best Metroid game to date is Super Metroid. The next best one was Zero Mission. FPS fan, that shit would be great. A great benchmark for Stadia to showcase 4K 60. Yeah, you know, Capcom would definitely have to put in that work to get that game to run properly at 4K 60. You know what I mean? But it would definitely be a great benchmark. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just can't wait to find out who's going to be the one to do it first, to get it right, you know. I have to cut people off with the word remake. RE219 wasn't a remake, it was a reimagined version of the game. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I would assume that is essentially kind of what a remake would be in my mind. You know, a remaster would just be the same base game, but just better visuals, you know. So like for instance, you know, you see the bushes and the trees, the rocks and all that, they're all flat. And maybe the bushes aren't even there. You know what I'm saying? The vine isn't necessarily there. You know, they put the vines there, they put the bushes there, the extra shrubbery or whatever, and give, you know, HD graphics. But you're running through the same levels the same way. So that's a remaster. But a remake would be, I would imagine a remake would be a reimagining. You know what I'm saying? Where the game is still the same game, but it's done in a different way to where it utilizes all the best technology to the fullest extent, you know, and still keeps it true to the franchise. That's what I think a remake is. So to me, I would say it's a remake, but a reimagining, remake, you know, however you would like to say it. I mean, I think they represent the same thing, at least in my mind. Word remake by definition is an exact replicated. Wait. Exact. I lost it. Oh, okay. You retracted that. Okay, now Stadia gave me some hell now. Stadia gave me some hell. Come on, Stadia. What's really good? Get it together. And see now, like I said, now I'm feeling the lag in Stadia. And I think it's obviously just back and forth between the stream, OBS, and the Stadia is trying to stream down to me. So right now I experience a little bit of lag in Stadia and a little bit of compression. I don't know if you guys have noticed that compression. But there was some lag in the controls for a second there. But I didn't get any skip frames in OBS. So sometimes, well, most of the time, anytime I have a trouble with the stream, it tends to come from OBS. But every once in a while, I'm noticing, you know, there's a little bit of lag here and there coming from Stadia. And again, to be expected, early access, and I'm pulling 2 streams. I mean, I'm streaming down and I'm streaming up, so it's pretty damn impressive if you ask me. At 1080p, 60 frames per second. The stream that you guys are seeing is 30, but I'm pulling it down at 60. So yeah, it's doing a lot, and this little Service Pro is kicking some real ass right now.
You go left. I'll take
They
these
fucked them
guys.
folks up.
Hide.
Dave, Sammy. Guys, I told them to test the bridge first. Son of a... Dave!
Bro, you not just gonna shoot me up, bro. Oh, I have unlimited. No throttle. Gigabit. It's really, my limiter, honestly, is the Surface. The Surface really just, you know, it's doing the best it can. Great device, but I mean, when you try and do all of this, you know, you're gonna have a little bit of trouble. You're gonna have a little bit of trouble. You're gonna, after 2 hours right now, I'm gonna have a little suffering, you know. I'm gonna have a little suffering. Oh, let me get that too. Yeah, I'm gigabit fiber, gig up, gig down, unlimited, no throttle at all. But we over here kind of struggling right now. Hold on, let's see. Look at that. Girl, get your head off that damn truck. Okay. Ooh. If I can get to use them pistols. Yeah, unlimited gigabit, yes. There we go.
Thanks. You okay?
Yeah, take this.
Yeah, America? No, I ain't trouble by no damn data caps, man. It's just people getting cheap internet.
I hope that's the last of them.
Yeah.
How'd they know to come there?
Such as far as Porcegos I found.
Not exactly the civilization
One Cyber
that's what we're
Monday.
into.
Really? Yeah, that's not bad.
My arm is so itchy.
That means it's healing.
Yeah, I probably, man, because I really want to replace my monitor. I have a curved MSI monitor, which is really dope. but it's 1080p, and it doesn't have the best coloration in it. So I would like to get something better, you know. And I obviously want to get 4K. But even though I won't be able to do that on the stream because I'll have to go through the web browser and pull Stadia from there. And again, it doesn't allow anything other than 1080p at the moment. So, you know, again, it's still in early access, man. We gotta wait for them to, you know, catch up and shit. But yeah, fan, I gotta have that, man. I got, you know, I upload 4K, 60 frames per second video footage. You know, I stream Stadia down and stream Stadia up with you guys, you know, live. I mean, I gotta have some real bandwidth popping. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure we good. You know, my wife likes to watch, you know, HD. She likes to binge watch, you know, HD television shows and movies and whatnot. You know, so she's always taking up some bandwidth. You know, when I'm trying to play the game. So you know, I gotta be able to have that, man. And I can't be waiting 2-3 hours for a 4K video to upload, you know. That's just ridiculous. So yeah, I need that bandwidth, man. But it's not necessary to play Stadia. That's definitely not the case. It's not necessary. You don't have to have a gig up and gig down to be able to play Stadia. Okay, so how do I get a flame? So use select bow, hold RT to craft fire arrows. Okay. Okay, okay, here we go, right trigger, my bad. Flammable barrier. So do I have, okay. But they're not flammable. And what did you say? I got really lucky. I was just looking for something good and cheap, and it turns out that one was one of the top 5. That's what's up, man. I'm gonna have to look that up. A 28 inch, that's not bad. I have it because I'll still use the see, because I can't, like I said, I won't be able to stream in 4K with you guys, but I'll be able to play on my Chromecast Ultra in 4K with you guys. So I mean, not with you guys, so I'll be able to do 4K Ultra or 4K 60 on my Chromecast Ultra on the display itself. I just won't be able to stream that. I'll just be able, you know, I'll be doing it on my own. And I guess I'll have to have like the monitor recorded or something with another camera or some just kind of show. It still wouldn't be able to show, but in the meantime, I mean, it'd be nice to play like that. You said I have NVIDIA RTX 2070 Founders Edition. Sweet. So on my old monitor, my GPU was sitting there not having its full potential. I feel you, man. I gotta watch my shows. Currently binging out on a marvelous Miss Maiso. What? I don't know what that is. See, she know all them TV shows, man. And the funny thing is, I'll pop in every once in a while. I'll be like, what you watching? Sometimes I'll be hearing stuff like, what the hell you got going on in there? And it'd be good. I'll be like, damn, this shit kind of good though. But yeah, she loves her shows, man. So you know, we gotta have good bandwidth. That way, we can all enjoy everything and do the things that we need to do without having too much trouble with the internet, you know. And I definitely don't want to have to deal with data caps. That's ridiculous. Absolutely not. But okay, now what did it say? It said go to the thing and then the R1. Okay, and get a couple of them. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, do I switch to it? How do I switch to it?
Nice.
Oh, okay, cool.
Come on, let's go.
I know it's a good show, whatever you watching, that Marvelous Miss Maiso. I bet it's a good show. Because you definitely know quality, I know that much.
Monuments or mountains or streams.
I suppose we'll know it when we see it.
Yeah.
Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. And if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, because I'll be doing this every day
People down there.
at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time. And make sure to hit my Twitter, because I'm always on Twitter actively, you know, communicating with you guys. And let me know again, what kind of game do you want to see? Because I'm going to play through this game to the end. and I'll stream some other games between as well. But I'm gonna make this Stadia Live episodic because obviously I've been doing quite a few of these,
Group or something.
so that way everybody can keep up and know where we are. But man, thank you guys for showing up. This is awesome, y'all. Really,
Looking for
I love doing this with you guys, man. This is amazing.
Definitely not.
I just love sharing gameplay experiences and talking games, man. This is my passion for real.
I need a break.
And music, which I'll be putting up a channel about my music here not too long from now, because I have to build my studio there as well.
I'm sorry to ask so many questions, but the only B&B in town is my place.
Well, you can't be too careful. By the way,
Oh, it's a funny show. Oh, that's cool. Good comedy.
Come in, have a seat. Carlos, free.
Look, Laura was like, "That's my man, by the way, girl. You might want to back up."
So, what are you here for exactly?
well, we were following the radar when our plane went wrong.
I mean, it crashed.
Yeah.
And you just walked out of the crash.
Well, you know, it was cruising pretty low.
She's all beaten and tattered up.
You know you're in Peru, right?
She looked at old girl like, she don't look like she just got up and walked away. Shit, she look like she got towed down.
Seem like a typical archaeologist.
Oh, she's the archaeologist. I'm just a cook.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried any of our local ceviche yet? It's a specialty.
Not unless it grows in the
Ooh,
jungle.
ceviche is so good.
Tell me you missed our famous fish trees.
Uh-oh.
Where did you take this?
Mexico. Why?
Oh, I've seen this symbol before.
Where?
There's some ruins nearby, and a small rock with something like this carved on it.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Be my guest, but I guarantee they're not Mayan. My people were Inca and proud of it.
Why don't you rest for a while?
You sure?
I promised you a day off.
Okay, go for it, TL.
Well, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Have fun.
Ah, shit. She don't like that too much.
She's brilliant.
So, you're not...
Oh, no. Nothing like that. No, I'm, pretty single.
Interesting.
She like this man just fell out of a plane and is still sturdy and
Although drinking is
good.
helps to break up the day.
She backed up on that dude. That is hilarious. Old girl was like, shoot, what's up with old girl?
Huh.
Hello. Are you
Oh
here
my
with the
god, it's too
expedition?
funny.
No, just passing through.
Okay. If you need anything, the market's in the middle of town. You can resupply before you move on.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, what you talking about? Let's see. I see this version of Tomb Raider has some better story cutscenes. Absolutely. This is way better than both of the first and second one. Absolutely. I think you're going to really love this. Okay, so TL says, first of all, Google used very deceptive wording on their advertisements. All games cannot be streamed in 4K. What they did said they can be. Oh, I see. What Stadia does deliver in gaming is 1080p, then upscale them to 4K. Which, by the way, you also need a pro subscription for. Next, gaming in 4K is dumb. The best way to play a game is to play in 1440p, not 4K. And finally, unless something is filmed in 4K or made in 4K, the phrase playing in 4K is misconstrued. Absolutely. I mean, not all games are 1080p upscaled. Some are 1440p and some are 4K. but not all of them, like you said, are in 4K, and that's exactly where they messed up. They can be streamed in 4K. They can be played in 4K 60 if the developer wants to do that. And of course, um, not every developer is going to be capable of doing that. Not every developer is going to want to do that. And they say for artistic reasons. It's not because it looks better in 30 frames. No, because they want to focus more on certain details and certain amount of programming in the game that trying to run it at 60 frames would just be too costly for the developer. So they're just going to cut it down to 30 because they want the visuals to be the most important thing, the way the experience is played to be the most important thing. So 60 is just not on the board for them. Pumping more into the visuals and pumping more into the interactivity or whatever the case may be is more important to them. So that game is not going to be at 60, or it may not be even at 4K. And that's what it is. So they really misled people into believing that every game that was going to be on the system was just going to be 4K period, 4K 60 period. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. And that's not true. I'm sure the engineering team was like shitting on themselves and throwing shit around and kicking doors and stuff because, punching holes in walls, because it's like you just told people something that we are not going to be able to promise, because we can't force developers to do what they're not willing to do, or what they're not capable of doing, or what they just don't want to do at all. You know what I mean? But soon enough, we'll start seeing games in native 4K and 60 frames and things of that nature, as this platform, matures. Because you got to remember, this was just last year, just a project just to see if this was even possible with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and now this year it's available in the Founders Edition, essentially early access, and it's going to be to market next year, first quarter. So it really wasn't that much time to actually develop anything on the platform. Only Assassin's Creed Odyssey was really the game that was running on this platform. So, I mean, a lot of people got a lot of work to do, to get it to actually be possible. And that's, again, it doesn't mean that they were just lying. I know you said they were deceptive, but a lot of people are taking it as they're lying, like this system is weak and it just is not, it's like an Xbox One S or something, but it's clearly not. In fact, in order for the games, a lot of people are overlooking the fact that in order for these games to even run at 60 frames or even 30 frames, they're actually being put out at double the frames to keep the lag down. So if the game is running at 60 frames, you're getting a 120 frame game running on their servers to you, interpreted at 60 frames. But that's completely overlooked. So, I don't know. But they definitely did shoot themselves in the foot by making it seem like that was the baseline and nothing lower than that when you pay for the monthly membership. What you got? Displaying the game on a 4K screen does not mean the game is now in 4K. Right. A game can only be in 4K. It was made that way. Right. A monitor display has no relation to what is displaying. Sure. Playing Super Mario Land Game Boy on 4K TV doesn't mean you're playing Super Mario Land in 4K. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, you're definitely playing on a 4K display, but you're definitely not necessarily playing in 4K. Yeah. But if you look at Stadia's output, what the display is receiving, they are putting out a 4K image or a 4K stream. So it's clearly capable. And that's what Stadia is saying. It's capable of 4K 60. It's not like it's not able to do that. It's not like they're lying. They don't have the hardware, the capability. It's definitely there. It's just, again, you have developers who've had only a few months to work on the platform, so they don't really know what they're doing. This is a completely new platform. This is not just an x86 or ARM architecture like they've been working on. This is something totally new. So they're doing the best they can with the resources they have and the time allotted to them. And unfortunately, we just didn't get anything to really just show what it's really able to do. But in due time, man, like I said, 3 weeks, give them some time. You know what I'm saying? Give them some time. They'll come around. I think Google is really putting some work in behind the scenes. They've been pretty quiet, man. People have been talking a lot of shit. They've been pretty quiet, keeping their nose to the grindstone. They better be reworking their marketing, and they really need to be working on developing those titles to show people that, hey, man, we weren't lying. It is capable of doing this. It's just, again, the developers just hadn't had the time or the opportunity or the knowledge to really produce that. But it is capable, you know. And in fact, here's a game or a plethora of games to show
Thank
you
God.
that.
The
Boom,
storm
you
barely
shut people
affected
up,
the village.
you
The
know.
center was closer to the plain, but it could have been much worse. What have I done?
But I'm gonna
If
tell you
the
this:
earthquake
playing
hits me,
games in 1080p,
hundreds of people will die.
60 frames per second,
I need
pretty
to
much
find a way to
locked
stop it.
the entire time on my Chrome browser is impressive as hell. And playing that on my phone is just unbelievable, man. Like literally just playing this game on my phone in high definition at 60 frames per second. You'd have to experience it, man. I'm telling you. I play on the Google Chrome, or the Google Chrome. I play on the Pixel 4. Got the Pixel 4. Been playing it. You know, some Red Dead Redemption on there and stuff too. And it's just, it's, man, it's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. So even with that said, like what they're doing right now, the fact that it's actually just working at this level, no one else is doing this. So I'll give them that. They fucked up when they came out, you know, talking like they got it down already. Like the developers have already got games that are already doing it properly, and not being able to show that effectively. But they weren't lying because it's working, man. It's working. And if you look at your stream when you're pulling, like say when you're on the Chromecast and you look at what your stream is, your TV will let you know that you're getting 4K HDR, you know, being delivered to you. So again, that's just developers filling it out. And not to shit on developers like they're just lazy or stupid or you know incompetent or anything like that. It's just this is hard work, man. This is new. This is new technology. Yeah, the marketing was bad. Yeah, absolutely. Can be is not the same as saying they will. Well, I mean, they will. I mean, it can be done, and they will do it. You know, it's just again a matter of time. And I mean, they should have been more clear about that for the masses to get it. You know, I got it. I was hoping that there would be something like you know just incredibly good to do that, but you know, there's not a plethora of games that are doing that right now. So that's unfortunate. He said, all these niggas, FPS fan says, all these niggas had to do was just advertise it being capable of 4K. I mean, and they did, but the way they did was as if there were already a ton of games doing that. Like pretty much every game was going to be doing that day one on the, you know, on the early access, you know, which isn't the case obviously. But they fucked it up bad. Instead of every game for exactly, instead of every game 4K, right? Exactly. And that was like, man, you know, man. Okay, let me point something out about what Todd Howard said about Fallout 76. He said, engine allows us to have 14 times the detail. That turned into people saying it will. They said it allows them to have 14 times the detail. They never said they were actually going to use it. There is a difference. Well, I understand that. Um, but the difference is this. I mean, now, unless they're just literally just think they're going to get away with charging people to actually not experience that, you know, that's not the case. You know, you're going to get games that are going to be upscale 1440p. You're going to get games that are just below. You're going to get games that are in 4K native at times, and then they're dynamic. You know, basically the same technology that you're seeing being used on current platforms, and it will be used in future platforms. Will continue to be used in Stadia. And moving forward, once it upgrades and you know the technology is able to handle more weight and more, you know, it's going to continue to improve. But I don't think it's just a blatant lie. You know what I mean? That's what I don't believe. So, I mean, I know that some games are going to come out. And they may not be native, just absolutely native, 100% all the way across the board 4K. I mean, what really has been absolute native 4K. You know, it's a high enough quality image to where on 4K you can reap the benefits of that higher resolution. Essentially, you know, they're filling as much of the screen with pixels across the board, horizontally and vertically, to take advantage of a 4K display. Like you said, you know, 1440p is the better display option. So, but you're using a 4K screen, which is more commercially available. You're not going to find a 1440p TV. You know, you're going to find a 4K television. So, you know, they're going to be working within those limitations, and they're going to be delivering. I believe that, man. I believe that. So, what Todd Howard did was deceptive in wording. Yeah, yeah, I guess so. I mean, but you got to think about this too. Like for instance, the Xbox Sex. It was just announced, and then they showed what was that game? Um, Hellblade 2, and then they said, "Here's some graphics from the game. Here's this trailer, all in engine." So now people are running around thinking that that's what the game is going to look like when you're playing it. But that's literally just taking all the best, you know, assets they could come up with in the best possible scenario and creating a CGI cutscene. And who knows if that's even running on the Xbox Sex. You know what I'm saying? That's probably running on a fucking $10,000-$15,000 workstation. You know what I mean? But it's using that engine. And I just showed you the Xbox, but it's using that engine, and this is a game that's going to be on it. And so just believe that that's running on the Xbox Sex, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really popping right now. That's what these companies do. You know, the Xbox Sex is going to come out, and it's going to do quality visuals, high quality visuals. It's going to do 4K, and then it's going to do separately 60 frames per second. And then in some cases, it's going to do 4K 60 frames per second. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the developer, the game, you know, what they want. You know, but is it capable of doing both at one time? I'm sure it is. You know what I mean? Is it going to more than likely do one or the other? Absolutely, because developers going to do what the fuck they want to do. You know, they're not going to always go for 4K 60 because that's not always the best option. You know what I mean? Because you want to do something over here that requires CPU usage, but this also requires so much CPU or GPU usage. So it's like, you know, we'll do this, but we're not going to do that. Or we'll do that down the line. We'll send a patch out for that or something. You know, and so that's where, you know, again, these talking heads, these fucking execs, they kind of speak out of their ass, and they make the engineering teams and developer teams look so bad because it's like they're making it seem like these teams aren't as talented or they're just lazy, when in fact this shit takes a lot of work. But they're gonna give you something, a promise that can only be delivered down the line. You know, they see what their teams are doing, and they know, okay, this can be done. Y'all can do it. Y'all can be able to do this shit at some point. But I'm gonna say we're gonna do it today. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, why would you do that? You know, you're putting way too much pressure on your team, and then they're getting all the shit for your deception. I gets on my nerves, man. I hate that. You know, but it happens all the time, and I agree with you. They are deceptive. They are deceptive. Dude fucked it all up. You know, because like I said, if he wouldn't have just done that, if he would have just FPS said, if he would have just said he's capable, and down the line developers be able to utilize their tools, blah blah blah, and just be more honest and forward about it, we would have been way more forgiving because we would see that nothing is doing it at this level. Nothing is presenting a game stream to a player at this level, and we'd be able to appreciate it from the bottom up, not from the top down. You know what I'm saying? People are looking at it from the highest level possible and coming down, and they're not appreciating this. They're thinking that this isn't quality because of the bar, how high it was set, when really this is the highest quality that you're going to get, period. Nobody else is doing it at this level. No one else is doing it at this level. You can go anywhere and no one else is doing it at this level. Guaranteed, man. Guaranteed. And so he kind of really, you know, he kind of really fucked it up, man. Made, you know, people aren't appreciating what these guys have worked out. Let's see. Visual assistance when aiming at enemy's head. Reach full, drop quickly. Yeah, I'll do that. Can I do that? Oh, I need 2 for that. Okay. I don't need that either. What's this? 1 skill point. Reduce damage when falling from heights. Okay, that's cool. Never slip when grabbing ledges. More reaction time. Trap. Okay, I'll take that one. What we got? Same way, TL says, the same way Google did with the wording for advertising Stadia. Lying and deceptive wording is not the same, but companies can get into trouble for it. Yeah, they definitely got into trouble for that shit, you know. Whereas, like, the end users, we're happy. You know, we get it. We're like, oh, man, okay, it's not all 4K, 60 all the time. And all. Like, I got that. You know what I'm saying? I see. You know what I mean? But it's capable. I get it. People are going to put some work in. But you fucked it up because now you got everybody believing this when this is really incredible. Now people don't want to appreciate it. Now people want to shit on it. The same way, companies cannot purposely mislead the consumer into deceptive wording, so they're led to believe something untrue. Actually, companies do that all the fucking time. And that's really the only way companies are built, on a big, huge promise and delivering about 60, well, about 70 to 80% of that on time. Trailers don't apply to gameplay footage. Let's see. That's why Ubisoft never lied about Watch Dogs. That's not true. They've definitely lied about Watch Dogs. They've lied about what was that? The Division. Those games were supposed to be real-time gameplay experiences, you know, and when they came out, they were downgraded to shit. EA did the same thing with Anthem. They said that this is the game. This is running on an Xbox One X. This is 4K, beautiful graphics. This is the world. This is how it's going to be played. This is the environment. You see these big creatures and things walking around in the environment. Turns out it was running on a PC, a high-end PC, hidden away. Wasn't even running on an Xbox One. That and it was supposed to be gameplay. They were showing gameplay footage. That footage wasn't even from the actual developers who are developing the damn game. They actually used some side team to make some cinematic imagery look like gameplay. Deception. They do this all the time. And see, this kind of deception in gaming comes from the mobile gaming industry. If you go through your Twitter and you look at the ads that pop up for mobile games, I can guarantee you 99.9% of the time, whatever you're watching as the ad for the mobile game is absolutely not present in that mobile game. It's probably a damn card game or a puzzle game or some shit, you know, or some 2D top-down game, but they'll make it all 3D, epic, hyper graphics. You're switching out gear, you know what I'm saying? It's a sexy female character, a badass fucking brute or some shit like that, you know, a tank or whatever with huge blades, and they're chopping off heads or shooting guns and tanks and shit flying in the sky. Crazy graphics. You're like, this is crazy looking. This is amazing. And they'll have little icons on the character models and everything, like it's an actual game. They'll get you to believe that that is the game. But when you go to it, it's just a 2D fucking sprite game where you press the little buttons, you know, and that's it. And they get away with it all the time. Nobody regulates them on this shit. So it's like, well, if they're getting away with it, and it's a multi-billion-dollar, you know, industry, mobile gaming industry, why can't we get away with it? We're gonna deceive them completely. And so, what Google has done here at this point, I mean, they haven't really. It wasn't too bad. The dude he said one thing wrong. That's really it. Everything else they're delivering on. Everything else is delivering on, and that's the thing that's, I think, for me, as an end user. I guess makes me, you know, kind of give them a pass. Like, all right, cool, you fucked up on that. I see that it's capable. I see that some of these games are actually showing that 4K HDR, you know, whether it be upscale 1440p or whatever the case. I see that you're actually utilizing some of that power. Some of these developers are actually able to take advantage of that. The stream actually works. The gameplay actually works. The controller is good. The service is real. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a complete fraud. I'll give him that. It's just that dude, he stepped out and he did something he wasn't supposed to do. And I'm sure people are kicking him in the ass for that. But I definitely do not forgive a company like EA for a game like Anthem, where you expect me to pay $60 and then pay more for your DLC. You know, what do you call that? The I forget what they call it, but you know, the packages where the season passes or whatever. You know, and I get into this ecosystem. And I play this game and it's trash. It's complete trash. You know, and nothing that you said was in the game. I mean, absolutely nothing that was supposed to be in the game is actually there. It's pretty much a totally different game. That's crazy. Or Ubisoft, you know, when you promise your games to be at this fidelity, and people could even think, okay, well, that's going to be on the PC. It's not even on the PC looking like that. Is it downgraded even on the PC? Why would you do that? And you're showing real-time gameplay. Why would you do that? That's deceptive, man. You know, that's really deceptive, you know. That's lying, really. Like, it's going to look like this. That's a lie. It doesn't look like that, you know. It doesn't even play like that. Like, that's crazy. You know, so yeah, the dude fucked up. Google fucked up. But they need to get it together because this actually really does deliver. It really does. And that's the beauty of it. It actually does deliver. You saying no E3 footage. Watch on. People made that up. No, people didn't make that up, man. No graphics were ever downgraded on Watch Dogs. If you look, you know, it was downgraded, bro. I made an in-depth video about the issue, the Watch Dogs in the game. Watch Dogs, it's on my YouTube channel. I'll check it out. But I don't know, bro. That was some serious downgrading, man. Serious downgrading. Let me get into this real quick, because I'm about to jump up off of here. On some serious downgrading. I like Ubisoft games, but
just ask me.
Are you the local tour guide?
I know where to go, and who to steer you clear of.
I see.
Best fish is on the dock, obviously. Tacos are best at El Licor de Cerdo, but his beer is piss warm.
I'll watch out for that.
Oh, and Omar, stay away from that guy. You don't need his kind of trouble. Thinks he can just come to town and take what he wants.
Right. Well, I'll be sure to keep an eye out for trouble.
Keep them both open. I know it sounds.
I'm actually had to get up off of here, y'all. Got time for me to go. Where is my food? I know she. Okay, we got over here in the shop.
El tiempo que tarde haciendo las compras.
Hello?
Let me guess. Omar sent you to shake me down? Well, I'm not giving that bastard anything.
What are you talking about?
What am I? I'm sorry. I saw that knife and gun and figured... Yeah, never mind. You looking for anything in particular or just browsing?
What do you have?
What do I have? This is Kuwaki-Yaku, one of the greatest archaeological sites in South America. Well, it could be. It should be.
If it weren't for pillagers?
Exactly. Omar and his thugs are after money, not history. I have items of cultural significance for sale. They may be damaged, but they're worth restoring. Let me show you what I have.
Okay. Oh shit! Oh shit! What? Nice drive harness, comrade. Provides abilities for craft. Oh, craft more ammunition. Provides more experience from stealth skills. Oh, okay. Alright. Damn, I kind of want that AK. It's like a truck. 20 miles an hour. Huh. Damn, they want 41 for that Joker. Strength ammo capacity. Damn. Oh, you can buy crate resources. What is this? Pistol sight applies to all pistols, and they want 17. Oh, I gotta get this pistol.
I'm always ready to do business.
I gotta get the pistol. But yeah, I gotta jump off, y'all. I've been on for what, 2.5 hours now? Oh, I gotta get off of here. Gotta start getting ready for the rest of the day. It's a long stop stream, y'all. You done got me talking. But I'm gonna check out your video, TL, just to see your perspective and everything. But Man, I'm telling you, it was a downgrade, but I'll check out your video, man. I'll check out your video, man. They definitely downgrade. The company who's been impressive with it lately, as far as being more integral with their really high, super quality visuals, and actually delivering on their front, has been Sony lately. Sony has really done really well with those visuals. Of course, Nintendo tends to always be, they tend to upgrade. You know, every time you see the game, it looks better and better and better. Um, but when it comes to those really, high fidelity games and super, high definition visuals and high quality textures and high level of polygon usage and shit like that, um, Sony has been the one that really just delivers a lot of the time. Some games though, I mean, like Drake's Uncharted, I know it doesn't look as good as it did when it first came out, and we'll see if The Last of Us 2 looks as good as it did in its showing prior. But yeah, they tend to be the ones who deliver mostly. But a lot of these companies, man, they just don't. They don't, and then they use CGI, which, I mean, that's cool and all, but I don't know. I've always been that kid, man, where I just want to see what my game's gonna look like. You know, I guess that's why I've appreciated Nintendo games, because they tend to stay away from the CGI, and if they do have anything like that, it's slightly touched up, but not really. You're pretty much gonna see what you get, you know, and I like that. I like that a lot. You know, who else does that? Rockstar tends to do that too. They pretty much keep the visuals in line with what you're gonna get. You know, of course, facial animations on any game are gonna be better when they're focused on the character's face and whatnot versus when they're running around, because you're not gonna be seeing their face, so it doesn't need to be that articulated all the time. But as far as visuals, there's nothing jarring, when you're going from a cinematic scene to real-time gameplay, and that's what I like. I like to see that. I don't really like to see, great, heavy, over-the-top cinematics. It doesn't excite me, man. It just doesn't. It doesn't excite me at all. I want to see game. I want to see the game. That's it. Give me the game. That's what it's gonna look like. That's what I'm gonna play. That's what I want to see. But man, I've been going on and on. I'm gonna definitely read what you got here. I know you give me a lot here, and I appreciate that, man. Make sure to subscribe, man. Make sure to join PFGs, man. Be a pure freeform gamer with us if you hadn't already, man. And we can definitely hang out more. Like I said, I'll be doing this every morning, so we'll have opportunities to kick it and talk and debate. I love this stuff, And if you make videos, make some more. Also, I don't know if you can send me a link or something, but I'll check it out. TL Gamer, if that's your channel, I'm gonna check it out. Because I need some good content to check out today anyway. Keep making more videos and stuff. That's really cool, man. I'm glad that you're even into that aspect of gaming, because that's important to check out. But I'm definitely curious to see what your explanation is for Ubisoft's visual downgrades, because if you ask me, they've been downgrading. They've been downgrading. Games are good. At least I enjoyed The Division. It was a good game. And again, even Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know how you're gonna spin that one, but Rainbow Six Siege looked way better when they were promoting the game versus how that game actually looks today. Still a good-looking game. Love the game. The gameplay is fantastic, bar none. There's nothing out there that can compete with what that game is doing. When it comes to a shooter, obviously there's other great shooters, but when it comes to that type of shooting game, I've never played anything better. So, that said, that game was heavily downgraded, man. Heavily downgraded. Heavily downgraded. And it was made to be under the assumption that you're playing the game. You're in the first person perspective. You're doing the exact same moves that you'd be doing in the game. But, that's not what we got, man. That's not what we got. So anyway, thanks guys for hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys next time.